Let in a little joy.
Let in a little joy.
Let in a little light.
Let in a little light.
You know, every little thing gonna be alright. What's the best that could happen? Clear the room for dancing. Let in a little joy. Let in a little light. On Sunday night we praise and love and tune.
And aren't we happy to be back with you? It's been so long, y'all.
We've missed you on this long pause.
Like crazy. Yeah. And tonight's show is called Long Pauses Are Good. And anybody who knows that reference, True Trivia, knows that that was a quote by me in the live recording of our doubles CD off the cuff. And so I was.
It was like, during Bright Side of Life. And
yeah.
You were ad-libbing, and I think we were stopping because
there was this long pause,
yeah.
And I just said, "Long pauses are good." And it's taken on a whole new meaning with this recovery,
yes.
With everything that's been going on, not just recently in the recovery, but in this past year, and COVID, and everything else. These long pauses.
Why don't you give them an update on how you're doing?
I will.
Oh, sorry.
No, I will. Why are you sorry?
I don't know.
Because you're from the South?
Yeah.
Okay. So the recovery is that I'm in recovery for my shoulder, for my oral surgery, and a little bit still working out the digestive stuff after surgery. So the shoulder, most of you heard, it's just going to say this really quickly. They ended up putting a balloon implant in here because my supraspinatus was completely destroyed, shredded with the hardware backing out, and just every time I thought I was helping myself or somebody else was trying to help me, we were hurting me. But so now I have this temporary balloon implant in here, which is allowing me to have the correct alignment, and I've started occupational therapy. They're working with me. It's going really slowly. They have to be careful because this balloon has a 30% chance of migrating. So literally just moving everything passively right now. Still no weight, still no range of motion, just letting things start to get stretched out a little. So that's where I'm at here, and just trusting the process, and then whatever progress I get, perfect timing.
Thank you for all of your loving prayers and physical and practical support, and for our special food angels and support angels. Thank you so much. And we're so grateful, knock on wood, not a whole lot of
it's just it's not passive pain. It's nowhere like last year.
Yeah.
It was in chronic pain, serious pain.
Because there was
so much stress. I can't tell you. So now, yes, if I do an exercise, stretching or something, or after they work on me, sure, it's sore or whatever, but it's something that can be remedied with some ice and rest.
Somebody was like, well, she doesn't have any shoulder pain, so maybe we should make her tooth start hurting.
So then my tooth broke, and I had to have oral surgery, and because it was broken, they had to do a lot. They did 6 shots in here. They had to do a lot of
total extraction,
pulling on each piece and trying to get it out, and still not healed up. But I'm able now to finally talk with less pain. I can close my bite down. That literally happened like 4 or 5 days ago. I could not close my bite. It was always swollen. I had ice on it.
She couldn't sing as of last week even, which we want to thank Nick and Randy for being such amazing troubadours.
Thank you all.
Yes.
So the swelling's going down. I still have a socket issue that needs to heal, but it's in process. And so my body is so good to me. It just keeps trying to heal everything.
And what we're learning this time around is, especially because of the balloon, everything's got to go slowly.
Yeah.
And if you have to take a pause, you have to take a pause, and don't push it, don't rush it. Let's just do everything slower than you think you should, and make sure that you're allowing yourself recovery time. And recovery time, don't we all need that for emotional recovery, spiritual,
mentally, physically, all of it. You need the pause in there. So we want to share a little bit about that. In our devotional time, we came across this teaching by Tara Brach, and
love her so much.
Oh my gosh, so much. But it's going to speak so eloquently about what we're talking about. So she says, pausing is a pathway, a portal to our potential in terms of full intelligence and love. A quote that I use a lot and that I think of almost like a mantra is often attributed to Viktor Frankl. Between the stimulus and the response, there is space. And in that space is your power and freedom, and also your love and wisdom. We need to know how to stop. Sometimes I just say to myself, stop. My dad used to say, stop it and drop it. It's not an authoritarian kind of demand. It's more an invitation. Please, please, just stop. When we really inhabit the space of a pause, the flames burn brightly. You know, the flames need the air and the space in there to take off and ignite. We're filled with light. We can see more, feel more, and respond to our circumstances with more awakeness and open-heartedness. We read recently that the word creator and the word reactor have the same letters in them. It just matters what you're choosing in the moment. And so you can create that pause and not be in that reactionary place. Sense in this pause how you might respond, creator, reactor, how your deepest nature can come through and guide you. And you can trust in the days and weeks and months to come that even a short pause begins to give access to those being qualities, that deep intelligence and love and creativity that is really our nature. As we awaken, much like building a fire, the process becomes more intuitive and spontaneous. Oh, need to create some space. Need to stop figuring out because I'm going in a kind of circular little trance here. I just need to be. More and more we know when to stop to create that space that lets the shine through. Similarly, just as we are opening to the joys and the sorrows in us, we sense with others how to, rather than fixing them or reacting to a situation, create some space to let what needs to happen. That's what I'm finding out with this recovery. The wound needs time to heal. Whatever you're carrying, whatever you're holding, it needs that time and space to heal. The deepest expression of love is this non-doing presence, because that's when we're inhabiting who we really are. When we create this space to pause, this life burns more brightly and the light comes through. This same process, and this is so important, unfolds in a societal way, when rather than staying in the cycles of blame and reactivity, we can begin to step out of our agendas and our fears. When people of different skin colors, different races, different beliefs or religions or lifestyles, whatever it is, that are in conflict, that have conditioned fears and aversion, actually pause together. And deep in presence, they see past the mask and they understand, oh, just like me, you too want love and you want to be loved. And just like me, you have fears that keep you pulled back. When we take that pause with one another, we get to see the reality. That's what we need in the world. We need this training to pause and arrive in mindfulness and presence. So right now, Amy's going to give you a little invitation to join us in this pause. Just to let yourself stop. Just stop and be here.
So whatever you're doing right now, if at all possible, please just this world. I'm punch-drunk boxer, can't leave the ring. I've lost faith in your religion, I lost my God's name. Rushing road through me, continue to pursue me. I'm a boat, doesn't know it needs the sea, needs the sea. Don't give up on me, don't give up on me, though I recklessly fumbling. Deep in my soul I know, deep in my soul I know you well. Take me away. Where silence speaks. Take me to your ocean, fall into your grace. Take me to your sunlight, shine upon my face. Lie upon your fields, rest inside your shade. Take me where the wind blows, sound of your name. Take me away. Take me away, the weight of this world. I'm at last struggling, my knees are buckling. Take this burden from me, it was never mine to carry solely. My mind is a puppy, begs to play fetch, bringing fears of tomorrow and yesterday's regrets. Still may heal me, sin just fell through me. I'm a reed, make music through me, music through me. Pour your paradise upon my head, whisper love secret like it's never been said, like a sea through the shell, like a road through the stone. Break me out of these bones, break me out of these bones, like a mighty waterfall. Eagles soaring, calling me surrender, surrender. I'm an ocean flow, steadily grow, like a tide. Keep coming and going, going and coming. Surges and stillness, stillness and surges in the waters of my knowing. Take me away. With silence speak. Take me to your ocean, fall into your grace. Take me to your sunlight, shine upon Right here, the seat in the center of your soul, where silence speaks and love lives.
Where between the surges and the stillness there is that pause.
Let yourself rest here as often as possible. The world needs you. You are being called to your highest self during these times. You were born for these times. But the only way you can be of true service to yourself and to the world is if you take care of yourself and allow yourself to feel the long pauses of breath and air in timelessness and the knowing that all will be well and that the world needs the fullness of yourself, of your heart, your mind, your creativity, your love, your service, all of it. As Pablo Neruda says, now we will count to 12, and we will all keep still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For once on the face of the earth, let's not speak any language. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. It would be an exotic moment. Without rush, without engines, we would all be together in a sudden strangeness. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales, and the man gathering salt would not look at his hurt hands. Those who prepare green wars, wars with gas, wars with fire, victories with no survivors, would put on clean clothes and walk about with their brothers in the shade, doing nothing. What I want should not be confused with total inactivity. Life is what it's about. I want no truck with death. If we were not so single-minded about keeping our lives moving, and for once could do nothing, perhaps a huge silence might interrupt the sadness of never understanding ourselves and of threatening ourselves with death. Perhaps the earth can teach us, as when everything seems dead and later proves to be alive. Now I'll count up to 12, and you keep quiet, and I will go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You know, I remember the most profound experience I had sharing that strange silence with others was in San Diego at the pier. And at sunset there, everyone gathers, and there wasn't a sound. Everyone just watched sunset in silence and reverence. And when she dropped beneath the sea, it was, again, a shared experience because we all applauded. And
It was the first time the sun had ever done that.
yeah, but
It's like
just
a miracle.
sharing that space, you know, we need more of that. We need more of that as individuals, as you were talking about, you know, just that reset so that we can show up here in our highest and best selves. It doesn't take long, just as he demonstrated with those counting to 12. You can just do that. You can just take time, a few minutes, just to reset yourself. And then collectively, as a humanity,
To be together in that timeless space, especially during this time of violence. You know, we say prayers for Trump. We say prayers for the victim of the violence and those who are wounded. We say prayers for all victims of violence around the world. And we hold in our hearts a world and a space beyond these feelings of aggression and fear, of stoking that fear and that hatred and the violence. We must be the peace. We must embody the energy and the space of nonviolence in order for it to take root on this earth and blossom. We are the seeds of this possibility, of this presence. And when we embody this possibility of peace and nonviolence and unity, then it spreads like wildflowers.
It's like Hafiz says, when the sword finally drops from men's hands and we realize there's just one flesh to wound. There's one flesh to wound. And if we can find that place of unity and just realize our oneness, we wouldn't want or wish any harm on anyone. We would wish for healing. We would wish for expansiveness and inclusion and
compassion.
That nobody was outside of the circle, not one.
So as we all try to reach deeper into a greater breadth of compassion, please try it out in the hardest and roughest of places, the most tender of places.
That's where the biggest growth happens.
May we all awaken to love. show all the things I felt I had to hide. I hold the key to the cage I'm locked inside. Open the door and let me fly. Waken me to love. Waken me to love. Waken me to love. Oh, waken me to love. Waken me to love. Waken me to We're all humming the same tune, dreaming under the same moon, just trying to get it right, longing for the light. So many stories to tell, know that love will prevail. We believe we are all worthy. We are worthy to be loved and love abundantly. Worthy to feel the depths so tenderly. Worthy to forgive and be forgiven. Worthy to hold the kingdom of heaven within. Oh yeah, kingdom of heaven is within. Waken us to love. 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 From every corner we will meet, encircle the ancient tree. When we stand there long enough, we'll remember how to sing, how to laugh, how to trust, how to be at peace, how to dream in a chorus of remembering. To be wise, to be strong, to be true, called to rise higher self inside of you, called to be whole, to heal and reveal, called to be this ocean of love. To love, to love, to love, to love, to love. May we all grow into Lovin'. Lovin' just clapped for us with his ears.
Thank you, Lovin'. That was nice. And Bliss is here. And you've missed everybody, haven't you? We've been telling them we're having a show tonight, and they're very excited.
So excited. Come here, say hi.
Say hi.
Say hi. I want you to say hi and tell them that we're going to take a short pause for a worthy cause.
Oh, yes. And thank them for their love and support.
And you know
every
what?
way.
They have pause. They...
With that, we'll be right back.
Oh, so much tenderness. So much tenderness. And we're feeling it so deeply. I want you all to please hold Randy and Sonia in your hearts. Sonia's best friend and dear friend of ours and Randy's just passed away suddenly. And she was such a force.
I called her spectacular. She was a firecracker, this woman. She's one of a kind, which leaves a big hole.
Such a huge hole. We love you both so much, and we all hold you and give thanks for Karen's presence in our lives. She was a force. She was one of those tiny, sassy, never would quit working.
Oh my gosh, wound up and ready to go.
So beautiful. She's feisty Italian.
Oh my God. They're just irreplaceable.
Yeah.
And so we're so sorry. Sorry. And we celebrate you, Karen. And
we're going to dedicate this last song to you and to our precious beloved Gavin.
Yeah, and so another loss that we just experienced is Gavin, one of my best friends, Leslie, who's responsible for me even being a troubadour today, to be honest. Her son left us in a very traumatic way, and he was like a nephew to us, and so young. And so our hearts are broken and go out to Leslie and Dawn and Grayson and Justin, Dawn's son, and we're just heart-wrenched to lose him this way. He was such a sweet, tender soul, so intuitive, so imaginative,
so handsome,
so talented, and so our hearts are just broken. But part of the pause is that we take this time to honor them. We take this time to honor our feelings. And one of the ways that we want to honor them is they each had a couple of quotes that teach us great wisdom. Sonia shared with us that Karen would say, "You're going to take this one day at a time, kid. One day at a time. That's how you do it." And Gavin said, "Think good thoughts and do good deeds." It's that simple. It really is. If you just apply those two things to your every moment and your every day, you will just find the gift of the pause. And so we thank them for their wisdom. We thank them for their light. They're still so a big part of our hearts and inspiration. And so hugs to you, Randy and Sonia, and to Ryan and Kara and all the grandchildren, and
to
again,
Leslie and to Dawn, to all of you. We love you, yes.
Yeah.
We hold you so close. And we want to sing a sweet song of hope and of vision. And like we said, this was the song Karen would always request. So we hope that you'll sing it along with us. where the clouds are far behind. Oh, 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 me. Where chalk smell like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where, oh, you're gonna find me somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? Oh, why can't I? I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much more than we'll ever know. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Oh, 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 me. Well, shoes smell like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where, oh, you're gonna find me somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Over the rainbow, Karen and Gavin. And so we just want to encourage you this week and going forward. This is a year that holds a lot. These times hold a lot. They're going to require that you take that pause, that time for yourself to reset so you show up in your strength and your highest and best. And so one of the ways we do that is to also think about our service to others. You know, it's that whole thing, you don't put your oxygen mask on, you can't take care of someone else. You know, you've got to do that first. There's a Bodhisattva prayer for humanity that we want to share and close with this evening. And we pray this for you. We pray this for every single living being on this planet. May I be a guard for those who need protection, a guide for those on the path, a boat, a raft, a bridge for those who wish to cross the flood. May I be a lamp in the darkness, a resting place for the weary, a healing medicine for all who are sick, a vase of plenty, a tree of miracles. And for the boundless multitudes of living beings, may I bring sustenance and awakening, enduring like the earth and sky, until all beings are freed from sorrow and are awakened. And we would add, awakened to love.
Please remember the pause. Include it throughout your day, every day. You must breathe in order to exhale. Don't forget to hold that time for you, and you'll find that you can show up with more, with your best and highest in this world. And we want to remind you as well, because this is so important, to make sure you're registered to vote. Okay, this is going to be a really pivotal time, and we need your fierceness and your wholeness present. So make sure you're registered to vote, and check all that out before the deadlines come up, because we need every voice, every heart counted. We need every single soul to step up into its highest and best.
We all matter.
It's happening. Love is going to take over. It's going to take over, and it starts with you.
That's right.
We love you so much.
We do love you so much, and long pauses are good.
Mwah. Mwah.